Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Today we will begin with a general read and then we will get into some viewer questions. So you wanted me to talk a little bit about what is going on astrologically today, and we will begin. So today the moon is conjunct Pluto, and Pluto is about transformation, or the moon is opposite Pluto. So it's definitely being interactive with Pluto, and Pluto is at the 29th degree of Capricorn currently and getting ready to move into Aquarius at the March 23rd. So then there are several other things going on. Mercury is conjunct Saturn, which is about speaking about your karma and maybe seeing that from a higher and different perspective. So you're saying um take a look at your karma, maybe write it down, talk about it. um Talk to other people in your family about it. Try to figure out a little more about your karma, because huge energy with that today. And then Venus is conjunct Chiron and Jupiter and Chiron are conjunct, so those are all three together, and that is huge expansion with Chiron and bringing a really loving, nurturing energy to it. So if you see somebody that's really being triggered today, spend a little bit of time and nurture them, send a little bit of loving energy. If you see somebody struggling a little bit today, if you see somebody having a little bit, of an emotional, problem, just you can see emotion on people, just touch your heart and send them a little love. You don't have to do more than that. Just energetically, kind of send them a little hug. So we are encouraging that today, because it can be apparently a very triggering day. With Venus there, that's, your emotional side, and Jupiter's about expansion of that. So Celia says it's a very big time about expansion and awareness of the things that are triggering you. So pay attention today to what is triggering you. Um, Dave got me a nice little journal. It has all the astrology stuff in it, so I am enjoying that. And then we're going to get into a general read, and then we're going to use. He got me. He got me a subscription in these. It's a little mini deck. It's got like, I don't know, 20 cards in it, maybe not even that many. So we're going to use that for some of the answers today. It's just a cute little fun deck. She's like, it's Friday, let's have some fun. So it's kind of a rainy day where I am, and it's gonna literally rain all day and then maybe turn to snow later. That is an oracle deck. It's called the Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle by Athena Nachu. He got me a subscription to Hay House, so every 3 months, Hay House sends me a box of cards. That's where I got the cat cards that I'm going to send to Danny, and we gave Dave another deck of cards, and then this was the third deck. And so she said we're gonna have a little fun today, so we're gonna use it. It's got like yes and no, and this is a sign, and just a little, just some like yes and no answers. So we're going to do a general reading, and then we will get into questions. Where is everyone from? Celia says, and we hope everyone is having a good day. Really try to be in your heart space today, and really try to send that energy to, to other people. No, it's a very triggering day. Nice, Ireland. Oh, Jamaica. Nice. Someday I want to go there. Dave's been there. I want to go. Did you see my video about, I posted 2 videos. My first one was my front yard, a little short. And then I did a second short that's the grass in my backyard. I will just say the backyard is, my office looks into the backyard, and the hot tub is back there. So when I meditate, that's like my area. So the grass in the backyard is like really, really green. If you notice, my other plants aren't. I'm starting to get some of my daffodils, but I posted 2 videos of my green grass, and one video is of my neighbor's grass. Like, my neighbor's grass is definitely not green like our grass, especially if you look at my backyard. Like, that's like, Hi, Becca. Hope you're having a really good day. Celia says we have a message for you. So hang around. We're going to do a general message and then we're going to get into some questions. But yeah, so we're going to talk about intention. She said we're going to talk about intention today with that because literally that's how I manifested. So this is the general reading for today. We are not taking all of those because like they apparently have a lot to say today. So apparently we're taking those. The bottom of the deck is begin now. Take your first step, which is definitely the truth. The first card that is flipped up is the Mystic Healer card. She's like, healing energy flows through you, especially like when you go out in the sun activates your DNA. So if you can spend a little time out in the sun, try to go out and do that and know that that healing energy flows through you all the time. All you have to do is call upon it to flow through you. The next card is the Joy and Delight card. So have fun and be happy. Just know that this is this journey that we're all beginning on. It's something new for all of us. The next card is Watching Clouds Lie Back and Relax. Rest and relax. So then we get in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. And then First Light, beginning a new cycle, which we definitely feel is happening with Saturn and Pluto and Mars all moving this month. So you says so. We are she said, yeah, definitely moving into calmer waters. No, it's okay to step into your power and your energy. I said yesterday when I was meeting, I told Celia, because my daughter and her boyfriend and my granddaughter moved to Florida. So I have a little more time in my day-to-day energy. So I told Celia yesterday I was ready for the next step. Let's begin. I was really excited about it. And I was kind of joking. I was like, okay, let's go. So I'll just say yesterday I had, I did my video, I did my live, and then I pulled the little segment out of that, my live reading, and we put it, and then I did a couple of lives. And yesterday I had the most views on my channel I've ever had, like half as much as I've had for the whole month in one day. Because I did a couple of shorts that did really, really well for me. So we're making progress. So like I told Celia, let's go. So like she showed me the evidence of here we go. So just know, here we go. It is a new cycle. Yeah, so more and more so we are going to start, she's got a few videos she wants me to get recorded in the next day or two that we're going to get posted. But it definitely, we're going to do one about the manifesting because it is now a time to really be in this. And, that's what Celia told Dave and I, that, we are to show people that through stepping into your mission and really working on your healing stuff, how much ease and delight can really flow to you. In that video, you saw the hot tub. You know what? We didn't have that. We manifested that. We worked on that. We did a lot of energy work on that. And you know what? Hot tub's in the backyard. It's my favorite place to meditate. So that I feel like that's part of what I'm supposed to do too. Show you that through, I'm working on living my best life every day. And we want everybody else to. I inspired my daughter enough that they moved to Florida. They spent the day at the beach yesterday. I got a frame, and every day she's sending me some videos. So he says, okay, we're getting into some cards. The first card out is the Fool. It is that first light, that begin now, that new beginning. Definitely feels like brand new energy today. Just know today is a brand new day. A day for your wishes to be fulfilled really easily. And that's really, apparently we're going to talk about manifesting right now, she says. Through elevating your vibration and intention by just working on a different path. You want to know how I manifest the green grass? I have a saying. I like living where the green grass grows. I say it and I let it go. And it's just kind of a thing I regularly say. I told the universe a long time ago, I heard something that, have test the universe. And I said, I like front row parking. And just I put it out there like that. I really enjoy front row parking. When Dave and I get front row parking, front first spot, we're like, Dave's always like, I love your intention with this. When we travel and drive, because we drive when we travel most everywhere, there's like a bubble of energy around us, like really a bubble. And I told him, like, our yard is literally that bubble too, that I like living where the green grass grows. So the grass grows here. My neighbor's grass is not green. Look at my shorts. I recorded them both yesterday back to back. One in my front yard with my neighbors, and then our backyard, which is like super green. By literally intention. I like really good, I like a really good price for a really good value. I'm like, I like a good deal. Nothing wrong with that. And you know what? I get it all the time. And I've kind of, passed that on to my daughter. It's just kind of an expectation. You get what you expect. I don't have to put a lot of energy into it. I literally, it's a joke. There's actually a Tim McGraw song that's I like living where the green grass grows. And the next line is watch the corn pop up in rows. And literally last year we feed a squirrel. Literally last year the squirrel planted the corn in a row that grew in the yard in a dang row, like literally in a row. So like literally what you say really is your intention. Norm, I have the intention when my head hits the pillow at night, I go to sleep. And I do, like literally it's remarkable how easy I can go to sleep by just my intention of when my head hits the pillow, I'm going to sleep. Um, the other day, Dave made a comment about me tossing and turning and not sleeping well. And since then, I have not slept well. I can go to sleep, but I've not slept well. I woke up kind of today and I was like, I didn't really get any sleep last night. I'm not liking this. We got to work on your intention because he doesn't always realize how powerful his words are, even in a joking manner. When you say something, the universe is listening. Like you're on record all the time. Don't think you're not. So literally, it is a time of you asking for what you want because your wish can be fulfilled because you are that person that can do that. Everyone can. You just have to have the trust in your abilities to know I have magic that flows through me. Like, can you explain why my grass is green besides that I say I like living where the green grass grows? Like literally, your intention is so powerful. Like literally, what you say, like we tell Dave all the time his intention is, he gloms onto some of mine. And I told him, I wish there was a couple more of mine he would do. And so it's literally with your intention. And yesterday we were talking about doing a focus wheel, a couple people. And you know what? I was doing one last night. Me and Dave were talking through one, just talking it when we were in the hot tub. And you want to know what? I realized I had a money block. I have a money block of getting paid for my spiritual gifts. And I would not have known that, but I worked as a physical therapy assistant in like a long-term care place, but it was run by the Catholic Church. So I got to kind of see a little more of the inner workings of that than I ever had any idea about. And kind of like so it gave me a new perspective on things, which helped me see what my block was. So I was working on that. So we're going to see how me working on that focus wheel changes my, my money flow because apparently I had a block. I went when I did my manifest. Yeah. And I did I went to my Akashic Records this morning and worked on that contract to clear that contract. So know that you can do that. I asked, Archangel Metatron and Celia to come with me and help with that. And Archangel Michael also joined and I cleared, that contract. So we're going to see how quickly that all changes. So the cards that came out is the Two of Pentacles. So it's about finding that balance of what you want and then being in the vibration to receive it. because it can really be that easy on working on it. Where do you have a contract? Like I have a soul contract. Look, and all that shuffling and that's still on the bottom of the deck because that's really about seeing it from a different perspective. Because we were talking about it, through it, and I said I made a statement. I'm not even, and it was hard for me to make that statement. I was like, ooh, I have resistance with that. Like instantly, I was like, oh, hold on, I got resistance. So then we started working on where did I have resistance. So what is out of balance? What is making you feel in lack? Where do you feel unworthy? Where is it out of balance with you? Where are you feeling unworthy? Yes, like that's what we were just talking through one. I was like, okay, I talked about it on my channel. We're going to do one, and we were doing it about something else, and and we've done a few of them, so we could just talk them through. I did one, and Dave did one. So she said there's one more message, and that is the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Cups, and that is, that energy that you're holding on to from the past is what has this out of balance. And this past, I feel like, is past life. What from the past life, what contracts are you still holding on to? Karma, all that about the whole, Saturn is moving, I think the 7th or the 8th, like somewhere in there. And like when that happens, that's huge. That is about your karma. And like I told Dave, I feel like I've really been working on my karma and healing it. So you know what? I had huge change yesterday. Like I had half as many views in one day as I had all the last 28 days, honestly. So huge transformation. Like that tower, like went because I have been focusing on doing the work, and I feel like everyone that is doing the work is going to see this huge change happen. Like when these planets move, like it's going to be such an aha moment that you can manifest everything by choosing, how you wish to see it. Tell the universe what you want. Try it with something easy. Honestly, try it with like we did it. I started with my parking thing. I like parking in the front row. And I said that statement and I let it go. And then when I do, I drive up to the front and I just expect it and it's there. You have to expect it. But like the focus wheel does like really good, and like just start at a really general place. Everything's always working out. I am where I am, and then, just know that you can like really manifest anything. Like my statement of I like living where the green grass grows. So she said it's your words you say like that are so powerful, and like when I say it, I let it go, and then it will show up. It's funny. I was reading with Macy the other day, and it was there was an octopus, and she's 4, and we were working on talking it or saying it, and then when they were on their drive to Florida, it was a little octopus, so she saw the octopus, and my daughter sent me a picture of her with it and said, Macy was saying Mimi with the octopus. So, and then me and Dave were somewhere, and then there was another octopus reference, and like so it just like I talked about it with Macy, and then it came up again and again because we talked about it, and it was just a fun thing, me and her. And then I mentioned it to her mom, so then she saw it, and then like literally just like things like ask to see something and you shall see it. But like ask for something easy. When we go to out to eat, I really expect good service. Normally we get phenomenal service, and Dave expects really good food. So you know what? We get really good food with really good service. So so anybody that wants to go out to eat with us, it'll be a good experience. So anyway, but really like you can really like manifest it, like truly just by wanting it and like and saying it once and like be in a high vibration and saying it. It's like I like when we were in Sedona, I was like, I like living where the green grass grows because there's not much green grass out in Sedona. It's, you know, red rock. So when we were out there, I was like really appreciating our green grass that we were coming home to in the summertime. I mean, like my grass out in the yard is like green as green. Like it look, Dave wanted to cut it. It's that green. So, so anyway, we're going to get into some questions, but just a little bit on intention. Like your words are super powerful. When you are in a happy high vibration and you say something easy and you don't hold resistance to it, then it will just come easy. Like when I have something that is lost, I have the intention. I say, if I were that object, where would I be? And then I listen to my gut and I go, and it always takes me to where it is. I mean, it's like a joke. And I've told other people about it and they're like, wow, they can't believe it's worked. So if you lose something, say, if I were that, where would I be? And then even if you looked somewhere 5 times before, if it tells you to go look there, go look, because it's going to be there. I'm serious. Like, it works. She's like, it works. Because and that's part of listening to your intuition as a little test too, you know. Like when I want something, I say, if that's meant to be, make it be easy, and then it is. I mean, you just have to want it, be happy about it, expect it. Oh, here's another expectation. Every time I have went to Florida, we have always stayed on the beach. And when me and Dave were getting a spot at Christmas, he's like, oh, it might not be on the beach. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I expect on the beach normally. That's what we expect. When we're going the first time, Megan and them, we're going to Orlando, and that's not about an hour from the beach, but that's because that's what we actually planned. But normally when we go to Florida, and when we're going to, I want to go, I stay on the beach. And it's just me and Megan went once, and I stayed with a friend a couple of times, and then me and David went, and we stayed on the beach every time. And I'm like, it's kind of my expectation to stay with that. I like the view of the ocean. I get like the energy, and it's where I'm meant to be. So it's like that's just my expectation. So you get what you expect. So like, be like, it's what I want. That is where we went, and that's where my daughter's at. They're wanting to move to Ormond Beach, which is like right north of Daytona. But like literally when we went, and that Daytona is where we went for Christmas. And honestly, it was like a winter storm. So like it was like, I don't like a ton of crowds. And like at first Dave said there was no way we were going to get Florida at Christmas. And then there was a hurricane, so then nobody wanted to go to Florida. Like when you look down, like our pool like area was gone. Like but we were right next to the beach access, so we still, you know, we're on the beach every day. But and then there was like this winter storm that we got out of in here just in time. Like we came home from Sedona, was home a day, and then went to go to Florida. Left a day early to beat the storm, and we went down there, and there was like nobody there for like 4 days. Our first 4 days there. So, just because that's my expectation. I like to be on the fringe, and I don't like to be in the middle of the crowd. I like kind of like, I'm an energy snob apparently. But have to protect it. If I want to be connected to Celia, I have to protect it. So at all cost, protect my energy. But yeah, we love and I'm okay to go around the crowd. I just want to stay on the fringe. Like we're okay to go be on the edge. I always tell Dave that I like being on the edge. We go somewhere, I'm like, okay, as long as we're on the edge, I'm okay to where. Yeah, apparently Daytona has more beach or more shark things than Well, I'll say this. I lived a couple of different places and I'm normally like out on the edge. Like even here, we're a little out of town, but like Dave lives, his house is in town. So we live in town. Um, I guess our house now, but Dave, it was in town. But before that, I've always kind of like lived out a little ways since I've been on my spiritual journey. Just to have a bubble. So now I am integrating it a little more. But if you look at my grass videos, I clearly have a little bubble for my energy. That's how my grass is so green. My mom agrees, so she's ringing the bells. So we are gonna do we're gonna pull some messages. Becca, she wants to start with you. She said we already told you we had a message for you. She wants to start. She said, "Do you have a question?" Yeah, but like your intention is everything. Like give it a try and just see. Put it on a test. Say, if you drive, tell the universe, I enjoy front row parking, or I like that. I like being close. Like, you know, put it out there. You know, like me and Dave will be somewhere and there's like a line of people and somebody will actually open up another line to let us like move quicker through, like things like, because I expect good service. That's like one of my intentions. I'm like, because I've been on the other side of that. So I like good service. So I like to give a good service. I like to receive good service. So we are getting a message for you, Becca, for March. Taking shelter. The answers are within. She said, we know you're meditating, Becca. But this card actually, like, she said, by looking at the card, like, that reminds me of the hermit that is also sharing their gift, like going, taking shelter in a new place. Becca, are you moving? She's like, Becca, are you moving? Are you going somewhere new? Are you traveling? And then the bottom of the deck is finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Becca, we feel like big change is going to happen for you in March. Like, a big change. She said a big. They're both like, one's taking shelter, one's finding sanctuary. But I feel like a new gift is going to open for you. I told Dave and somebody else that the other day that Celia was saying that a lot of like spiritual things are going to open up as Saturn moves into Pisces. Like some new past life gifts are going to come back and be opened up. So that's going to really help guide you to where you want to go. She's saying, because like that person's got that lantern, it's definitely bright and lit up. And, Becca, what kind of stability would you like? What would you like to create? Where would you like to, and sometimes the way of that is just, ease and well-being. Celia saying, just focus on the ease and well-being that is around you, and the abundance that is around you. Thought maybe one. There's a lot of energy trying to flow towards you, Becca. A lot of energy is going to be flowing towards you. The first card you get is the Two of Wands and the Three of Cups. So, are you sharing what's going on with you? Are you sharing your spiritual path? Are you sharing what you're learning? The modalities you're using? And the Ten of Pentacles makes me not only, and the Three of Cups makes me feel like with your, like, not even just your personal family, your extended family, your like friendship family. We feel like you have do you have like, I feel like a group of energy around you. Like, do you have a group of friends, like a good solid friends that are like family? Like, but I feel like, are you dreaming of being somewhere else? Like with this, like these are both like daydreamy cards. Are you? Because I feel like, I feel like you have to put some kind of burden down. Look, you got two tens. That's pretty good, and you got. Are you meditating and finding balance? This is like hermit energy. I feel that you have to come out and like, I feel like you're supposed to be sharing this and you feel it's like a heavy burden, and the people around you would be like, this is the best thing I've ever heard. Like, are you talking about your journey? Are you talking about yes. Like there's something you like need to really share, like, because then you get the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, that's that stability. And that moon, and the Hierophant, you're like, and the ten of cups. So you got three of the tens. The 110 you're missing is the Ten of Swords, which is the thoughts. So that's the thing you need to focus on. Focus on the positive. Focus on the focus on that happy. You are taking the steps you need to take. You're right where you need to be. Everything is happening in divine timing. You are right where you need to be. Try not to get in like, these are really two separate emotions. Becca, where is Gemini in your chart? When I see that, it makes me feel like sometimes Gemini energy would like both extremes. Where so you said, where's Gemini in your chart? Because like so much good is trying to come in. Like put the heavy baggage down and you get the two good tens. She's like, so much is trying to come in. But we feel like something new is trying to open up. So I would really meditate. And then it says reflect to redirect your energy. I would focus on, I know you said something about your home situation. Instead, write the story of how would you like it to be. Celia says, we always tell people, if you need somebody to tell it to, write it down and send us an email. We will read it. Because when you share like your goals with other people, that like brings it more into the physical. Plus, when you write it down, that like does so much more. But we feel like a new gift is trying to open for you. But as you're focused on whatever the hardship you're having is just causing more hardship. So as you, she said, see a different perspective of it. Know that everything is happening, so you have a way to look at things. Like Dave's statement about me not sleeping was a way to show him how powerful his words are, because he literally sleeps with me, so he knows if I sleep good or not. So like trying to see like the better perspective of things. Try to, yes, like that's why the Gemini thing, because that's why she asked where was Gemini, because like with Dave, sometimes he's on the really positive end of the stick, and other times he's on the 14-foot flame end of the stick, where it doesn't serve him. So she's like, pick up that different end of the stick. When something happens, say, does this thought make me feel happy? Is this coming from my heart? Like, great idea. We love the focus wheel process. We love Abraham processes. It's We definitely are a promoter of the Abraham processes. Yeah, but like literally, a long time ago, like long time ago, somebody asked, where did I want to be in 5 years? And I said, oh, they were asking about a car. And I said, I wanted a Suburban. And they're like, oh, how about a Lincoln Navigator? That's better. And you know what? I ended up having a Suburban because you know what? That's what I said. That was my intention. And it was like 2 or 3 years later that I got the Suburban. And then it was way later after that that I recalled all of that and put it together that I manifested that. And you can manifest anything you want. Like when somebody asks what you want, tell them what you want. Like, and like when I did a life coaching thing, and you know what? It was like, write down what you want and then write down why, and then write down what steps do you want to take to get there. Like, what steps are you willing to take to get to that goal you want? So, but Becca, you're such a powerful manifester, Celia said. Like, you can have like whatever you want. You just have to put the burden into the stick down. And it's literally all thoughts. And Celia says, write down, like, when else in your life have you had these same kind of thoughts? And how did it make you feel? How does it make you feel when you're having those thoughts? When else have you had those similar emotions? How would you like to feel? And how would you like your response to be instead of whatever? So I don't know, but that was from Celia because as soon as she said it, I was like, I don't even know where I'm at with that. So that was a specific message for you, Becca. So go back and save that message, she says. Oh, look at that. But like, look at that. That's like a trigger for you. And Becca, do you know where your Chiron is? We do the Chiron class. We're doing it March 20th. Yeah. But like doing some work on that can really change stuff really quickly. Like on your, like figuring out what is causing that trigger. And then like the awareness of that trigger of that emotion. Because fear is fight or flight. And when you're in fight or flight, it's hard to have any other, your energy can't flow if you don't feel safe. A good one is I feel safe and secure. Ground your energy, walk on the grass. But no, everything is always working out for you, Celia says. SK, are you still here? Celia says. She said you were here in the very beginning. And Becca, be a little more open with your friends about what is going on with you. Maybe there may be a couple that are maybe more open and surprising than you would realize. You've asked for it, so don't be afraid of it. Let it go. Know it's going to happen. Have the expectation it is taken care of. Say it is done. It is done. As above, so below. Above, you have safety and stability and security. You are taken care of. Everything is always working out. Like she's like, always, always, always. But she's like, everything's always working out. Becca, why do you want it? Why do you want safety and security? Why? So he says, why? What is your why? Is it for you? Is it for somebody else? What other things make you feel safe and secure? You know what? So focus on ease. It's funny because in the hot tub we have a little ball that does all the chemicals, and on the top of the ball it's called the ease. So me and Dave joke about that we have ease floating around us, and that bumps into us, and so make a game out of it. Like talk about, I am, so grateful for the well-being and ease that is coming to me is a really great affirmation. Yeah, and be by we have the waterfall, so we've been really watching it. So I'm like, look at that flow. Everything can flow that easily. Your breath flows really easily. Water can flow really easily. It's really flowing really easily out of the sky for me all day today. So, SK, the cards for you are Voyage of the Heart and Vast Vista, and you get the card Begin Now, Take the First Step. So, do you need to take a step forward? She said, do you need to take the step forward? Love flows to you and through you. Are you sharing your you are very welcome. Yeah. Are you sharing your love? And then you get to expand the horizon. So you feel like are you having a heart chakra activation? Maybe listen to some solfeggio tones or something for heart chakra activation. You are definitely in that person's heart. But it is a road that it's a journey you're going to take together. But right now you're just in your head. Like this person definitely is part of your path. Like you see the person up here and the person down here. That person is part of your path. It's something that's being divinely guided, which is following your bliss. Everything happens in the right time. It looks like these two people are both on their own journey, but you know what? In that bottom of the deck card, those people are together. So just know sometimes we have to walk on our spiritual path alone and be the beacon and do some healing before that wish granted can come in to bring in that stability that we are seeking. Because right now this person's alone, kind of focusing on their own stuff. But Celia's saying take a different perspective. Be the person down here, not in the headspace. Focus on this person's not in my life right now. What am I supposed to be focusing on? What do I need to heal? Where is your Chiron? Where is your North Node? Are you working towards your healing and your mission? Are you opening your heart and letting love flow to you? Because if you are not being open to receive love, love cannot come to you. Are you open to receive love? I would use that statement, SK. I would say, I am open to receive love. And really mean it. And just say, I would like love to flow to me and through me. Because it says love flows through you and to you. So as you let love flow from you, more love will flow to you. So I would really I would work on opening up your heart chakra and really send in energy of love. And I would now, because it's like you both just have different paths right now. If there's separation, because you both have something to work on. So we hope everyone is doing well. Positive energy. So you want to know, can we get you next? We are thankful and grateful for everyone joining. So he says, just, is that what you want? Then let it go. You've asked. She said, you've asked. You put it out there. I would really, I would really savor this time that you have until that job starts. And you get the crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. And then you get the narrow pathway. Tread thoughtfully. Like, this is really a time of your journey. Like, I would really look. Have you looked at where your Chiron is? Have you looked at where your North Node is? Have you looked at those things? I would look at those. Like, if you have a little bit of off time right now, now is the perfect time to dive into that. Chiron is, the thing you are meant to heal in this lifetime. That is your wounded healer. So look, it is the sign of the key. We do have a class on it. We are having our class March 20th. The sign up is below. If you're a Facebook member in the private group, there is a discount code in there for the class. On that, to give, we're doing a Chiron 1 and 2 because we're going to give, some guidance on, how to heal. The steps forward, like the huge transformation in my life is through healing my Chiron. So she's like, look at where your Chiron is, because you get the 10 of Cups. That's like the happy card. But this is just, she's like, take this time and tell the universe, let me use this time before I start for my highest and my greatest good. Make it be easy. Show me the path. Literally, I would start with, like, no, have the expectation, like, this is coming. Like, that's pretty happy. That's like super wish fulfillment. Like, and you're crossing the bridge and you're going through, like, the underneath is this desert, this narrow pathway and this desert passage. But you know what? It's time to surrender to the journey and look at it from a different perspective, because it is a time for you to say, okay, I have a little time. I'm going to focus on my healing, because doing that Chiron work, like, literally will totally transform your life. Honestly. Yes, it's going to be really, really good. Like, this is going to be really like taking you to a new place. Take some time to surrender to your journey. Celia says, look where your Chiron is. Look where your North Node is. Like, but like this looks like pretty much just like you're getting everything you want. Like, this is just like you have asked. Now you have to have faith that the universe is going to bring it to you. Like, but 10 of Cups is pretty dang good. I would take that any day. But like, it's just a time, like, you're on this crossing bridges. And like today, the moon is void. It's going between Cancer and Leo. So it's a void moon. So it's sometimes a place of confusion. But look at your Chiron. Chiron is the key. That's like the thing you're supposed to heal. Your North Node is your mission in life. Like, I'll say this. My North Node is second house of Aquarius, which second house is about the things you value. And Aquarius is about, the greater good of the community. So that's what we are here to, show, as you have positive energy and high regard and love for yourself, like, you can have all the things you want. Like, the more you love yourself, the easier everything else will come to you, honestly. And as you heal those things and work towards what you're supposed to do in this life. I mean, everyone is here for, positive energy. Tell me, how good will it be? How will it feel when you're employed? Because you're still in the energy of it's so hard. Tell me how easy it will be. I'm glad how easy it will be when I begin this job. I'm glad the ease and flow of money will begin in my life. Like, feel like that feeling, like, sit in your heart space and feel the feeling of you're going to feel when you get that call or that email or whatever telling you got it. Sit and feel that feeling, like, for 1 minute. If you can do it for 1 dang minute, it can change, like, your whole vibration overall. And say, if this is meant for me, let it be easy, and trust that it will be. Like, those cards were pretty much, yeah. Like, feel the happiness of the joy of how it's going to feel. How are you going to feel when you get your first paycheck? Yeah, how are you going to feel when you get your first paycheck? How excited will you be? But take this time in between to focus on your spiritual path. Look at your north. Yeah. And Taurus is about, and right now it is in Taurus. Like, so your north node is really, if your north node is in Taurus, like your north node is being activated right now. It's still at like 5 degrees Taurus. So wherever, like, I think that's right on the cusp, but I think you're Gemini. But it depends. But I feel like you're right on the cusp, so you probably have qualities of both. I feel like you're so close on that. Because with Dave's Gemini and he's May 23rd, but like he can go like so either end of the stick, and I feel like that can be with your energy. So flop to the other end of the stick. Like, think of how good it's going to be. What your north node is your mission in life. What house is it in? What house in your chart? Like, my north node is my second house. Like, when you look on your natal chart, like your ascendant is your first house. So look at what house it's listed in. Like mine is my second house, and second house is naturally ruled by Taurus. So like my mission with Celia, which is part of my Chiron as well, which is, about my communication in a different and unique way with my North Node. So they're like very combined together for me. But you have to see what house it's in, and then you have to see, if you have any planets there, any other thing aspecting it. But like, and where's your Chiron? So he's like, where's your Chiron? Because that's like super important. That's like the one thing Celia says we have to heal. Oh, Libra and oh, your North Node. Oh, Aries is about taking action, being a leader for sure. And your South Node is that energy you're comfortable in, but energy you also brought into this lifetime from past lives, which is about balanced energy. So you have to find that balance, because Libra is definitely that peacekeeper energy, and Aries is that let's take action energy. So, okay. Anyway, we're going to keep going. Hi, Miss Shirley. How are you doing today? SK, I think we answered. So you had a message for you. You are very welcome. And so he says, no, everything's working out for you. But literally take this time to like step into your, into that stuff, because those are really like clues along the way to really help you so much. Like, oh no, my coffee's empty. Yes, have definite confidence, because it's going to take you on a really good journey, because you get the faraway places in the flow and the stepping into power as we're still talking. So she's like, dream big on where this job can take you and what it can bring to you. Like, dream big. Where would you like to go? Like, Dave's job allows us, some travel. His job also has an office in Orlando. So we're like, we moved to Orlando, then So it all works out in the end. But like she's like, take this time and savor what is coming for you. You are very welcome. Come on, we are going to get a message for you. Then we're going to get Shirley. So message for Kimon on a new beginning. Yes. And say that I'm so glad the time is coming. It's coming. It's getting nearer. And no, it's coming. She's like, it is coming. Yeah, but definitely. Come on, what's going on with you? Because you get the fellow traveler support is all around you. I do see that rainbow there, and I see the peacock, and the peacock is a symbol of good luck. So new things coming for you, and then you get the first light. A new cycle is coming. So yay, come on. We are happy about that. SK, we answered. We already did you. So you said, thank you. If you would like another question, you are more than welcome to donate, and that will ensure you get answered. Come on, are you looking to meet someone? Are you going on a journey somewhere? Because that fellow traveler's card, I see that long winding path in front of him, but like, that fellow traveler feels to me like someone new entering. And until I got that out, she wasn't giving me a card. It's going to go really well. You're going to have that new beginning, a new cycle. Support is all around you. March is a great month for that with Pluto and Saturn, Pluto, and Mars. And Mars is definitely about that action, all moving, which is Pluto, transformation, and action. So like huge things are going to happen for you. Like that is like newfound freedom. Have faith in it. Like she's like, have faith. It is a contract that you have, and it's going to happen really suddenly and bring some new stability and wish granted. And maybe this person in. Come on, how? What's going on with this? Because we feel this, but then this is the bottom of the deck of this person still being alone. If you are Are you waiting on him? She's like, are you waiting on him? Because I would walk and do some grounding and tell the universe what you want. Are you in a relationship? Or like this is like we feel wish fulfillment with some stability. Like 3 of these 4 cards over here. Oh well, you're gonna meet somebody after the move. Like you were divinely guided to meet somebody that's like. And are you moving by the beach? Like this is wish fulfillment, and those are like major arcana, so that's divinely guided. The universe is in control of that. Those are contracts you have. And that's gonna happen like suddenly. I feel like with the move, like but are you I see a lot of sand. Are you anywhere there is sand? Because we see the 2 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, and the 6 of Wands, which is victory. And the 4 of Cups, not seeing like focus on the best things of where you are right now. Like focus on that happy, because like the universe is pouring like phenomenal into that other cup that you're not necessarily right now focused on. Like, she's like, change your focus. Cause no, the universe has your back. Like, you are like, Celia says, ask for it to be free and easy. Have fun with it. Say, let this be free and easy. I know this is meant for me. I know it's coming. I know I deserve it. This is exactly what I want to happen. So, and trust that, beginning, first light, beginning that new path. So, looks beautiful, Cabone. So. Miss Shirley, we will be getting you next. She wants me to use these. We haven't used them yet. She's like, use those. So we're using these for you, Shirley, and then we'll get the tarot for it. So messages for Shirley, please. These are the Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle. So okay. Think she's ready now. Shirley, she said, what is going on with you? The first card you get is no need to worry. And then you have the let go. And then the bottom of the deck is not the right time. So, we feel that like everything in the right time. And you cannot, don't push it. Don't try to push it. Let go of control. Tell the universe that this is meant for me. Make it be easy. I'm ready for this transition. Tell the universe what you want. Like I told Celia yesterday, I am ready to take it next level. And we had as many views on our videos and shorts as we did on the last 28 days, half as many. So like in one day. So like huge transformation can come in one, like boom. So by letting go, tell the universe you are ready for it. Say, I am ready to step into this new job. Make it be easy. And if it's for me, let it be easy. And then let that go and go about your day. Go play with the dang horses, Celia says. She said, go play with the horses. Because the new cycle's right there. All you have to do is ask. With that clarity, have that thought of clarity. What do you want? Go ride your horses and go ride a horse and tell them. Because you're moving into wherever you want to go. It's going to be celebration. Nope. She's like, let go of that. Worrying does not help. Worrying pushes that away. When Dave is in fear mode, in worry mode, you know what? I'm in my room with my door shut today because he's in that vibration. Honestly, so when you're in any kind of worry or fear, that's negative vibration and that repels people. Honestly, she's like, go ride your dang horse. Go have some fun. Enjoy this time. Hopefully it's not raining where you're at. She's like, when you're doing the horse thing, you're like so happy and high vibrational. Talk to the horses. Tell them what you want in this new job, what it's going to change for your life, how you want it to change. You are in control. You can co-create because you know what? When something's not great, you know what? You created it. When something's really great, you know what? You created it. You create it all by your thoughts. So you get to choose happy, not happy thoughts. Choose the positive thought on that. Oh, she's like, go ride. Every time you have anxiety, go ride. If you're feeling your vibrations down, go get on one of them horses. It instantly connects you. It's like me getting in the hot tub. It instantly gets me connected. It's my happy place. When I'm around my Macy, it's my happy place. When I'm, doing different things, it makes me happy. When you're not in the greatest vibe, go do one of those things that you know will instantly raise your vibration. Yeah, it's in the right time. You cannot, you are not in control. That is what that not the right time is saying. You do not get to control it. The tower was like there, I'm pretty sure. Like, you are not in control. Like, she's like, you are not in control. Like, that's the thing. You're not in control. As soon as you go and do something else, like, yeah, what's meant for you ain't going nowhere. Be happy. Like, the more happy you are, the faster that they're going to call you about that job. And say, I know I'm the most qualified for that job. You know what? I know the universe put this in the path for me because this is what's meant for me. This is what I've asked for. Now the universe is bringing it to me. I have asked. This is given. Like, Dave had a situation. He been telling his boss something. His boss then decided to look at it and then gave Dave more work about it. And then Dave said something. I said, he's just listening to you. You got what you asked for. So look at it from that perspective. So it's literally about looking at the perspective, and all those things happen. So I have a reference of the perspective of it. Try to see it in a different perspective. The universe has your back. And you have asked for it, so it is there if it's meant for you. But she said, go get on the dang horse. It's because it wasn't meant for you. Everything in the right time. She said it will happen in the right time. The more you worry about it, the slower it's going to come. Get on one of them horses and ride and say, I know this is for me. I know this is coming. Like, get on there and be happy. The more happy and connected you are, the faster they're really going to call you, honestly. The happier you are. Like, she's like, go for a ride. Like, and anytime you're not really happy, go for a ride. Like, do the thing that you know makes you happy. I was irritated today this morning. You want to know the first thing I did? I went out and got in the hot tub. It might have been raining and I had my big hat on so I could sit in the hot tub, but my butt was out there because that's my happy spot and it raised my vibration. So go to your happy spot. It holds the energy you last had with it right there. So if you go right back to that energy, it's going to be a really good, easy pickup for you right there. Like, we've recently had Macy and we were in the hot tub. So I have all that happy energy in the hot tub. So like this morning, I wasn't in a good mood. I'm like, I'm going to the hot tub. Bye. Oh, very good. Come to Indiana. You can hot tub with us. We'll do some sound therapy. Dave does wonders. He opened up my chakra so much with his sound therapy. Honestly, Kimberly, how are you doing today? Mahoney, we will do you Mahoney, are you in a twin flame relationship? She said we have these in our hands, so we're still just gonna you are very welcome, Shirley. Have the most blessed day, Celia says. She's like, go for a ride. She's like, if you don't have nothing to do right now, go ride. Like, the quicker you raise your vibration, the better. Like, I hot tubbed. I went and I played the bowls. Like, you have to like focus on being in the highest vibration. Like, if you want that connection of ease to flow to you, the higher vibration you're in, the easier it flows. And are you in a twin flame relationship? There's just so little of these cards. It just feels so odd. Yes. So he says, yes. So there you go. My coffee's still empty. Kimberly, we're going to get a card for you. How does Marshall feel about you? You get the cards of reconsider and you're going in the right direction. This reconsider card reminds me of like, and there's like some marks on it. It reminds me of like witch's broom energy, which is like what I use for protection. And then you get listen to your intuition. Celia says follow your intuition, and I think Dave's making me coffee. I hear the coffee maker going. So Dave is working from home today, so I feel like he is taking care of a girl. He's heard me. Kimberly, you get the Four of Wands. So he says Four of Wands. And it's balanced. So if there's a little bit of, she said, look at these, like one's the top and one's the bottom. Like if you look at the moon, so maybe just a little bit in different places right now. But like that is a twin flame card with that 1111. She said, you know, that's twin flame card. So, you're welcome, Kimberly. I have some other message for you, Kimberly. I'm trying to figure out what it is. I don't know. But I'm like, she's like, hold on. And she had me like, look at your picture. I'm like, what am I supposed to see? There's something, Kimberly, what else is going on? What else is going on? Celia says, apparently she's not ready to. And hi, Danelle. Can we get a message for you? Danelle, can you put your question in, please? Something about your energy is very strong, Danelle. Because it was like Celia announced you into the room. Okay, there you go. I don't know. We're just taking it. I do. And Celia is like, she's my higher self, but she's like collective energy. So, and I had the desire to, I used to watch a person named John Edward who channels energy of people that are deceased. And I was really fascinated and drawn to that. And now I kind of do that. So yeah, like the wind chimes, my mom has passed for 20 years. She rings my chimes. So like, yeah, my dad makes me crave iced tea. I never drank iced tea before he passed away. So yeah, spirits around me. Yeah. And sometimes we channel messages from people that have passed away for other people on our show. I feel like certain things, hi Dune, thank you for donating. Please post your question. We definitely feel like, thank you, my love. Dave is bringing me coffee. He is the best. Here you go. Here, you want to come say hi? Come say hi. You look so cute. You should come say hi. Look, he's been working on his vibration. He looks so happy. Maybe it's just mine spreading. So, he is the best. Like, he's my twin flame. I manifested him. Like, he's something else I manifested. Like, I did a 2-page thing on him. Danielle, we're getting a card for you. Stay focused. What do you desire? because it feels like, have you been alone for a little while? We get in silence, peace prevails. So are you doing some meditating? Oh, and doing Celia definitely had a message for you yesterday. Like, so we're gonna get into that. Are you doing enough of, because we feel like you're having some chaos and conflict, and if you would do a little more of that, how's your focus been? So he's like, how's your focus? Because there's like the full and the Empress. You're manifesting something really good, divinely guided. Danielle, something really good's going on for you, because you have the Fool, the Empress, the Chariot, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. So some wish fulfillment is going on. We feel like you just need to stay focused, stay the course, hold the course. Like, don't let your negative thoughts get the best of you, because like you are manifesting like a brand new life. So he says you can literally manifest whatever you want. Make the choice to just ask for it. Tell the universe where you want to be. Like, I have some general intentions. I like living where the green grass grows. I posted 2 shorts yesterday on my green grass. Go look at them. I posted my neighbor's grass in my front yard, and then my backyard, which is where our hot tub is, and I meditate. And that's my happy place. So truly, you can have whatever you want. And Dune, she wants me to get different cards for you. So we're getting cards. Danielle, have you how's your heart chakra? But Celia's like, don't let the chaos and conflict get to you, because like such good is coming. Like, she's like, anybody would like that right there. So Dune, thank you for donating. We are doing yours next. So you had me get the Cosmic Journey Oracle for you. So we are pulling cards for you. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. Danielle, you are not stuck. You're right where you're supposed to be. You're in a season of growth. Have you looked at your North Node? Have you looked at your Chiron? We teach a class on Chiron, which is your wounded healer. Have you looked on those things? Everything happens in the divine right timing. Like you're the Chariot, it's going to come in quick. Dune, we get the card Trust and Act Accordingly. And then you get the Alchemical Artist, which is as you come into balance, everything is working out like magnificently. So you're saying right now, I hear magnificent. But look at, like, we teach a class on Chiron. We're doing our class on March 20th. It's in the description box. Dude, this is just part of your path. You just know, but everything's going to move forward. To the Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, the Four of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Temperance card, and the Page of Wands on the bottom. So the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, you are meant to be a messenger. You are meant to show the action you have taken going forward. And like, this looks really good. Like, you are manifesting your dream. So he's like, this is what's coming to you. Overflowing abundance. And that's just not like regular abundance. The Ten of Pentacles is like legacy abundance, she's saying. Like, family inheritance money, like legacy money, like that kind of money is going to be flowing to you. You just have to have the faith and trust and know that you are the messenger and keep delivering your message. But just know what happened to you does not define you. It was a point on your path. You have moved so far past that, and you need to talk about that part of your journey now, where it has taken you and what action you're taking every day to heal from that. And the quicker you step into that, like, it's gonna like really let you step into your power of truly the writer that you could be, because the universe is trying to like pour in that gift of the next of that next step. But like, are you reaching for it? Like Celia says, we told you, do that outline, that short rough draft of what you want, to say about your next thing. Do I sew? Like sew with a needle and thread? A little. I sewed a button on for Macy. She's a pretty good woman to have around. Like, that is like, is that what you want? Do you want to find a woman? Do you want to buy a house? Do a focus wheel on finding a woman. I'll tell you, dude, I did a video on how I manifested my twin flame. You know what I did? I wrote I wrote 2 pages on what I wanted on my person, like the qualities I wanted, the things. Did you see the man that just brought me coffee? Like literally, he's let me live my dream job by doing this. So like literally, you can write down what you want. Like Dave is all of the things on my list, but you know what? I had to know why. Like I had to, why do you want those things? What would your perfect schedule be? What do you write down your person, write down what you want, and then do the focus wheel. I want a committed relationship. Why do you want it? Yeah, start like even just writing the outline of where you have progressed from them changes the energy of where you're at. Because as long as you're focused on that first book and only the energy of that first book, it keeps you in the energy of that place. Like literally, like I did a focus wheel on how I wanted a committed relationship. Yes. Any way you want it. You know what? Don't have control over it. Say, I want my book to be successful. That has to be the end. I want my book to help many people. The money will come. As long, right now, you're focusing on the lack of the money you have, which makes it hard for money to come to you. Try a different perspective of, my book will help many. My book will be of service to many. How can I get my book to more people to be of, service? But like, you have to focus on what you want, not what's not there. Like, I'm very grateful for, I've had the experience of writing the book. The next book will come so much easier. If you get in that place of that new book, it's going to flow. So just like, you won't be able to write it fast enough. Like once you like start it, and then don't focus on the money, focus on, I get pleasure from writing. I get pleasure from inspiring others. I get pleasure and expansion from, doing this thing that brings me pleasure. And focus on the writing of it, not the money of it. Because you're in lack of the money. So it's hard to move that train with you because right now you're in lack. So it's hard to get momentum there to where if you just get in the flow of that writing, then you're in the flow. So everything else in your life will become easier. Yes. She said, you already wrote a book. You already are an author. Say it 10 times to yourself. I am an author. Say it. If you want to be a best-selling author, say it. I want to be a best-selling author. I am going to become a best-selling author. I am a best-selling author. Like, say it. Like, have that conviction in your voice. Say it. I am. Because you can become whatever you want to be. You know what? Tell the universe, if I am meant to write, make it be easy. And then trust that it will be. Yes, Danielle. Celia says you are protected and guided. But like you already are. You are a successful author. You are. You will get everything. Yeah. All you have to do is say it. Talk like it's already happened. Say thank you for it. Thank you for what's coming. Because literally what you have now is old energy, what you manifested. What you think of today is what you're bringing to you. I am so thankful that I am healing. And you are. You're healing more every day. And I would say that I am healing more every day. I am, and dude, you are an author. You already wrote your book. You are. Right, number 2. She's like, get it out. It really will. And Danelle, everything I've learned happens for a reason, to be able to help other people. Honestly, I went through a lot of crazy things, and you know what? I have all that as reference. But Dune, you're going to be so successful. Celia says, trust it. You have to trust your ability. Do you enjoy doing it? If it's something that is a passion to you, it will bring you great blessing. Aw, thank you, positive energy. We appreciate it. Celia says we have a little more time these days, so we're going to be trying to do our lives every day. Where would you like to be in 5 years? How many books would you like to have written in 5 years, Dune? Like literally, she's like, how many books would you like to have written in 5 years? She's like, what do you want? I feel like they're going to want to flow out of you so fast. You're just going to constantly be surprised at the amount that can come out for you. Hi, Divine Cancer. How are you? And positive energy. Celia says, write that list. Like I was just talking about how I wrote my list down. Literally, that's how I manifested Dave. I wrote my list, and then it was probably 2 years till I met Dave because I was still working on stuff. I have stuff I had to heal. Dave wasn't in the right place for it. And literally, I did a focus wheel. I wanted a committed relationship. And literally within a week, I started talking to Dave. So it's literally, you can change the energy that quick. Write your list. Like mine is 2 pages long. I was like, so he's like, my list was like extra. Yeah, you just are you open to letting it in? Like, I wanted somebody that loves me unconditionally, respects me spiritually, would meditate with me, is open-minded, is on his path, brings me flowers. Normally I have flowers, and I'm sure today I'll have some, but that is stable and confident and ambitious and appreciates me and loves me and, rubs my feet and respectful and spontaneous and, communicates with me. Like, I have 2 pages of stuff, like, no joke. Like, you do. Everybody gets what they deserve and want. Like, write that list, like, write it down and then tell the universe, make it be easy. Yes, that's on my list. Dave is definitely makes me laugh. He's like everything on my list. Like, I was extra. I wrote 2 pages. I had dated a lot. I had a lot of discernment between when I was married the first time and when I met Dave. Like, I had some time for discernment to know, as you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. You just have to then decide to pick up the end of the stick. What do I want? Like, I had that problem with people not being loyal. So, my thing says loyal, one word. You don't have to put a whole sentence about it. One word: loyal, honest, respectful, fun, generous, kind. Like, all of those things. And like, he's all of those wonderful things. But write it down. Your written words are so powerful. And then share that with somebody else. Yes. Ask for ease and well-being, and that kind of covers everything, honestly. I like how ease and well-being flows to so many people. Yes, email it to me. My email is in the description box. Email it to me. I will meditate with Celia, and then we will read it together. Honestly, like, and that's the way that, like, you are very welcome. Yeah, you got to be happy. Like, the happier you are in the higher vibration, the easier all the things you want come to you. Yeah. Okay, I think we got everybody. Oh, Divine Cancer. Can we get a message for you? Celia says. She said we haven't got you. I think everybody else we've gotten. I'm caught up on coffee. So, Divine Cancer, what is the current mutual energy between Libra S and me, and what's next for us? Okay, guidance for Divine Cancer. I have to shut my window. It's really starting to storm. Divine Cancer, you get fellow travelers, navigating by the stars, and narrow pathway, which is tread thoughtfully. And the bottom of the deck is Mystic Healer. Are you stepping into your power? Is the Libra stepping into the power? Which one of you is the healer? And so he says, in both these cards, you see the path. So know that you guys are on that path, even if there isn't communication, that you're both on that same path together. And sometimes you just have to, tread thoughtfully. Just know sometimes people are in a harder spot. What about you? Are you sending you love? Are you sending you love? Are you loving yourself? because I feel like part of this is about you finding your self-love, and know that you have definitely a divine path to walk. Like, you are this mystic healer. Like, and then the next card is the overcoming obstacles and the being grounded. But we feel like, are you stepping into your gifts as a healer? Because if you're not stepping into your path, none of that's going to come forward. Because that card is the Five of Wands, which is sometimes about chaos and conflict. But in this card, I feel like she is being supported by others, and others are really supporting her. And know that you're very supported by the fellow travelers. But you are supposed to be using your gift to help others as well, for their own personal transformation. As you, the Knight of Wands is for me like dipping in, dipping out, and then you get the Knight of Pentacles. As you share this transformation, as you go through this transformation of this kind of in and out energy, it comes to something more solid and stable. And then we get the Queen of Pentacles and the Moon, and then the Five of Cups. So another 5. Change is at hand, but we feel like you have to step in. As like, until like you step into your powers and your stuff, like that's the bottom of the deck, the Mystic Healer. Like that is what you have to overcome. And know that that person is not away from you. They are always energetically with you. Like they are with you. Like that Seven of Wands is until you step out and shine, that person's with you. When I get this Five of Cups, a lot of times I feel like that focus is gone. You're focusing on that person's not with you, instead of focusing on that person is always energetically with me. You know what? My daughter moved 1,000 miles away, but I feel very close to her. Her stuff's around me. I talk to her a lot. So no, that person is always energetically with you. But until you walk your path, it's going to be slow. And that person is going to mirror you. And they're not walking their path if you're not walking yours. Like, it is a mirror dance. So you're saying you have to really step up and protect your energy. And like she's like, look, every card on this table, is 5th chakra and above. There are 5 cards that are throat chakra. Are you speaking your truth? Are you being the messenger you're supposed to be? Are you taking the action with that? Are you taking the action? Awesome. Like, so much is going to open up like this month with Saturn and Pluto changing, like between karma and like transformation of the death card. March is going to be phenomenally. April 1st will look totally different than March 1st. You are very welcome. The Dollface Diva, what can you expect for the next few months? So he says we're going to use these. Okay, your effortless effort is fully required, and your greatest gift or your greatest work is your legendary legacy. So, are you working on your gifts? Because your effortless effort is required. And then a light grows brighter by lighting another. So are you shining your light by just being happy? You can make such a change in your environment by just being happy. Yeah, by just like when me and Dave go someplace, like we like make sure we like have, you know, we kiss, we hold hands, and we leave our energy signature there, because every little bit of joy and happiness you bring just overall raises the vibration of the planet. The card that came out is the Eight of Swords, which is, you know, that chaos and conflict of that mind. But I think it's asking you to be more clear in your intentions. Are you being clear in your intentions? The bottom of the deck is the Justice card, the Four of Cups, which is the universe is trying to give you a gift. It's trying to send you messages. It's trying to level you up. But like whatever you're holding on to is what's holding you back. Gain some clarity on it. And know that when you do the thing that makes you the happiest is when you're in most alignment. Yeah. She's like, do the thing that makes you happy. Like earlier, Shirley was worried. So Celia says, go do the thing that makes you happy. Go ride your horse. So do what makes you happy. When I'm having some anxiety, you want to know what I do? I pick up my cards and I shuffle them. And that just brings me to a more calm place. So do what makes you happy. Have fun. Be happy. She said, you know, have fun, be happy. The good is coming to you. Just like the good's coming. We're loving that. Awesome positive energy. Have a great day. I think we're gonna take a break. The weather is really kicking up, and I think it's maybe time for oh, hi Unity. Would you like a card? Would you like a card? Celia says. I mean, like, I've really been doing that. I've really kicked up my meditation, and it's definitely helped. Okay, Uni. We're going to use these cards for you too. Same card. Your effortless effort is fully required. Unity, are you being happy? Hi, Farida. How are you doing today? And the bottom of the deck is find your star family in this cosmic game of hide and seek. Unity, are you looking for your soul tribe? Are you connecting to others? Are you sharing your gifts? Because we get the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Cups, the Knight of, or the King of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So we feel like, are you spreading your message? I feel like you're definitely supposed to be being the messenger. And as you do that, it's really going to propel you forward. But we feel like the universe is maybe trying to open up a new gift for you spiritually. Are you meditating? Are you ready to open up to something really fun? She said, yeah, something about are you sharing your gifts? She said, what modalities do you do? Do you do, like we do Reiki, obviously we do tarot, we do crystal work, we do singing bowls, sound therapy. So what modality do you do? Because as you shine that light, like it's going to really like, yeah, like meditation's done so much for me recently. Like, and that effortless effort is that, you know, taking the time to like connect. Because I feel like you're getting a lot of messages that you're discounting, discarding, not fully getting, that could really open up something for you. Like, so I will say I learned the basics of them, and then I followed the, you know, so you will have me switch decks, and a certain card will have a certain meaning based on the imagery. So like just follow your guidance, listen to your intuition, and work on connecting to your higher self. try to try just like counting your breath. Like that works really well. Like count like a certain number in, hold it for a different number, and then a different number exhaling. Kind of works. As you focus on that, you kind of disassociate, and then you can connect easier. I have a little awesome. I want to create an oracle deck. So yeah, we feel like something like you just coming for you, but like Celia's like there's so much trying to come in. Like I like see somebody and then like a gigantic bowl over them, like trying to like pour stuff into you. So meditate a little, please. She's like meditate. Farida, may I have a card? Yeah. We have a few. First is wanted universal creators. And then you get ask wonderfully, receive graciously. Thus one journeys to the stars. So we feel like the universe is really asking you, Farida, what do you want? You create your own reality. Then the next card is see through the perfectly purple lens of your galactic destiny, the activated allies, the divine dragon, and your great wave awaits, and bloom where you are planted. So Farida, what do you want? Because it looks like the universe is really trying to line up whatever you're liking. You just have to decide to ask for it and then be open to receive. Are you open to receive? So he says, are you open to receive? Because you get the ask and the receive card, and then it's the great wave awaits. We feel like, are you asking for what you're wanting, or are you focusing on what you don't have? Because you can have wish granted by just letting go of the negative thoughts. Stop focusing on the negative. Focus on what would you like to create instead. Find some balance in the energy and know that everything is happening in divine timing, and come from a place of really being in your heart space. That is truly where you gain your strength. And we do have, the strength, the star, the Hierophant, and the Temperance card. So we feel like you're definitely divinely guided and protected. And the universe is asking you to heal whatever you're blocking, because you're afraid to ask. What are you afraid to ask for? What are you afraid to ask for? And once you ask for it, are you open to receive it? So awesome, Unity. We hope you have a great day. We are now going to take a break, and we'll be back tomorrow. Hope everyone has a great day. Bye. Love and light.